Most people focus on the moment the idea happens, the spark, the late-night realization, the what if we built this moment, that rush when everything suddenly feels possible. But the real story doesn't start there, it starts the day after, because ideas are easy to fall in love with. They arrive clean, they feel obvious, they feel exciting. Today we're looking at what really happens after the idea, when excitement cools, reality sets in, and the long-term consequences quietly begin. This isn't about killing ideas, it's about understanding what ideas actually demand once they exist. Let's start with the moment everyone remembers. The idea usually arrives in a burst of clarity. A problem suddenly feels solvable, a gap in the market looks obvious, a frustration turns into opportunity. At that moment, the idea feels right, it feels necessary, it feels overdue. Sometimes it even feels inevitable. People imagine a clear user need, a straightforward solution, a path from idea to success. And in that moment, assumptions quietly form. If we build it well, people will come. We'll figure the details out later. Execution will be hard, but manageable. At the time, this decision made sense, and to be clear, it often did. But the moment itself hides something important. Ideas don't come with the cost attached. The day after, things still look fine. There's momentum. People talk about the idea, decks get drafted, notes turn into plans. Maybe there's an early prototype. Maybe there's validation from friends, colleagues, or early users. This phase feels reassuring. Progress feels visible, even if it's mostly conceptual. And that's why people believe the idea worked. There's no crisis yet, no resistance yet, no real friction. Everything still exists in theory, and theory is comfortable. At this stage, nothing has truly been tested, but nothing has failed either. That calm can be misleading. This is where the invisible shifts begin. The idea starts asking questions back. Suddenly, decisions take longer, trade-offs appear, priorities begin competing. Small compromises creep in. We'll simplify this feature for now. We'll launch without that safeguard. We'll fix it properly later. Pressure changes behavior. Teams shift from curiosity to urgency, from exploration to delivery, from what's right to what's fastest. Nobody notices the moment it happens, but the idea is no longer just exciting, it's demanding. This is the core moment most people miss. Ideas reshape behavior before they show results. The consequences don't arrive loudly, they arrive slowly. Technical shortcuts compound, misaligned assumptions surface, processes strain. Suddenly, issues feel unexpected, but they weren't sudden. Nothing broke overnight. What happened is simple. The idea was evaluated at birth, but not monitored as it matured. What felt like progress early on becomes complexity later. And because the timeline is stretched, people struggle to connect cause and effect. Most people don't ignore problems, they simply don't see them yet. Why? Because of very human reasons. Cognitive bias, we protect what we've invested in. Overconfidence, early wins feel like proof. Process blindness, we focus on output, not erosion. Emotional attachment, the idea feels personal. Organizational inertia, changing course feels harder than continuing. This isn't failure, it's psychology, and it happens to smart, experienced people all the time. People with experience don't judge decisions by the moment they're made. They judge them by what happens after. They ask different questions. What will this idea demand in 6 months? Where will pressure show up first? What behaviors will change quietly? What assumptions must be tested, not trusted? They watch signals, decision fatigue, scope creep, communication shortcuts, temporary fixes that become permanent. Experience isn't about being cautious, it's about being deliberate. The lesson isn't don't act. The lesson is plan for the day after. One mindset shift. An idea is not a solution, it's a responsibility. One framing principle. If this works, what becomes harder, not easier? One long-term question to ask yourself. What will this idea quietly change about how we operate? Simple, memorable, powerful. Most ideas don't fail at the moment they're born. They fail in the days, weeks, and months that follow. If this changed how you think about ideas, that's the goal. This is the day after, and next week, we'll explore the day after the MVP, when building stops being theoretical and reality really shows up. Welcome to MP Nerds.